Hello again, sweet darlings. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm Elizabeth, a mum of 2 little girls and a stepmom who spends her time gardening, thrifting, and homemaking in the English countryside. I share weekly videos here about femininity, faith, and instinctual mothering, so it'd be lovely to have you subscribe so that we can visit again soon. I want to share with you today a few things I've been letting go of, and hopefully help you to see that it's okay for you to let go too, of things, of expectations, of relationships that aren't serving you or bad habits, and remind yourself that your value isn't connected to all of these worldly things and the way that we convince ourselves that it is. This last year has been a tough one for me. There's been so much change. Becoming a mum of 2, facing family drama, trying to start a new business. Life is always moving and changing, but somehow parts of our hearts and our minds get left behind a bit. We ache for how things were, who we were, who someone else used to be even. We miss the rhythm that no longer suits us. We miss our old bodies. We miss bad habits, or even welcome them back just as we manage to break them. This year has been one of stripping me back to my bare bones. Who am I really? Am I a good daughter? Am I a decent housewife? Am I actually a caring person, or do I just think that I am? What do I like and what do I want? When facing all of this change, I've been forced to let go of habits, items, and assumptions that were no longer serving me or my family. And I want to share these with you now to give you permission to let go of something. We have all become so wound up in stuff and how other people box us in as well. We get attached to a version of us, an idea of us, but not always the reality. I want to love my real life, not focus on what I could have. I want to be okay with who I am, and not try to hold my value in how I look, for example. So what have I let go of? I felt so distracted for some time, unable to put my finger on why I couldn't think deeply. Was it my phone, lack of sleep? Was it my diet, or just the stereotype of being a new mom grasping at how to handle 2 little kids? It turns out that I'm overwhelmed by my stuff. I wouldn't have considered myself a hoarder, and I do love to sort out and declutter, but I've come to realize that I have a bad habit of placing my value in things. I buy to feel secure, as if one more spare pretty duvet cover is a salve for what I'm really craving, peace and closeness with God. As if a new dress will make any difference to how I'm perceived by others. My personality doesn't change, or my ability to love others regardless of how expansive my wardrobe is. I've been spending quite a bit of time recently watching minimalist videos, and it's like a light has been turned on inside of me. I can give myself permission to let go, to do without, to be happy with less, to have to organize less, to buy less. I can let go of my childhood toys because my best memories had nothing to do with them. I can let go of clothes I'm saving for a special day or just start wearing them for everyday use. I can give away my dad's old school books because I don't remember him reading them, and I don't need any item to help me remember his smile or the way his voice sounded. What else have I let go of, other than stuff? I've let go of fear. Fear of being unloved, or the fear of speaking my mind. When it comes right down to it, I don't want to lie to those I love, even if it hurts them. Even if they turn away from me, which they have in some cases. So often now, I wish that I could unsay things, but not because they were untrue, or because I didn't need to say them, but because a part of me is still afraid, and wants to be loved and admired, even when I know that I should be relishing the fact that God loves me, and He doesn't want me to pretend that His commandments don't matter, or that they only matter sometimes. I'm also working to let go of my expectations. My children are no more perfect than I am. They have big feelings and big expectations of me, and yet, whenever I make a mistake, they are incredibly quick to move on, to forgive me, and smile again at the simplest things. That's a lesson worth learning from them, I think, that quickness to forgive. None of us will always behave well, and I can't really expect that. I can just practice saying sorry, practice forgiveness, and moving on with a smile. Did she almost tip you over? Oh, what a silly bean. Hey, Richard.
Richard?
I like these. These are my favorite. These little green ones.
You like these purple ones.
Are those your favorite? The purple ones? Yeah. They're some of Mommy's favorites too. Thank you. Oh yes, this has been done very well. Where are we going to put this one? In which vase? You pick which one you want to put it in. Hi, my baby.
And this stuff.
Yeah, in there.
You like this flower.
Good. You like that flower? You showing them? Yeah. That's nice, baby.
You like Richard.
We've got some little vases, haven't we? We did little ones together. 1, 2. If this last year has taught me anything, it's that we need rest. We need prayer, we need sunshine and fresh air, and to laugh, to hug and kiss those that we love as often as we can. But we don't need vintage soft furnishings. Our kids don't really need new toys. Our value in the eyes of God has nothing to do with stuff, and all of that stuff and the looking after of it and maintaining it is a massive distraction from Him, in fact. So I'm going to try to keep letting go, being small and content with this little life that I lead, to cultivate simple pleasures, to unplug from consuming. I hope you'll all give yourself permission to let go of something and see yourself as God sees you just a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in this time. I hope to see you all here again soon for the next one, but in the meantime, take good care, everyone, and God bless.